should wait because somebody's life is on the line to see what they are using. Wait, we had an agreement that we are only bringing my sister to Lagos, so they will be stabilizing her while we prepare to travel. That was our agreement.
So former baby Naija housemate Phyna don't cry out again. In fact, he don't come out to cry to Nigeria, say Dangote group of company has refused to keep to their previous agreement. You guys can remember just few weeks ago, Dangote truck actually crushed a younger sister in Auchi, and a lot of Nigerians, a lot of people actually came out then to drag Dangote online, which they actually responded. And as I speak to you, Phyna don't cry out again. Say the management of Dangote has refused to keep to their promise. So I'll be showing you guys what Phyna actually said in this particular video. It's actually a long video, so I want you guys to take your time, watch this particular video to the end, because according to Phyna, he said they agreed to fly her sister abroad for proper medical treatment, but as I speak to you right now, the management has refused to keep to their promise. So guys, here is the video. What do you have to say about this? Drop your comments at the comment section and don't forget to subscribe.
This is when I was scanning the medical reports. I sent it to him, and I've dropped a follow-up voice note to follow up this thing.
Sir, this one want to inform medical team.
So note that when I sent him the medical reports, he said to me, received. I now said, these are all the medical reports, and if you give it to your doctors too, you will realize she doesn't have much time and we need to act fast. What's the next move right now? He replied me and said, I agree with you. We would engage the medical team and revert. And I said, which medical team? The ones in Lagoon? He said, yes, and then insurance. That wants to inform the medical team in that Lagoon. The same medical team that gave me this, and insurance. I was surprised, like, insurance, I mean, we never done reach insurance, like, I don't know, but I said, okay, cool. I said, cool. That was when I sent this voice note, when you say an insurance.
Sir, this one
you people should wait, because somebody's life is on the line to see what they are using. Wait now, you get there.
She cannot be delayed further because of insurance or anything. I believe the insurance had time to work on it, and now this is it. And from today I don't have patience. I was patient and calm since, because I needed to wait for the medical reports. Now this is the medical report, sir. So the medical team and the insurance should be getting back to me by tomorrow morning, because you should go through that thing. You see that it's not a funny thing, sir. So my patience was just for the medical report to be out, and now it's out. I just hope this thing now will move with speed, and I will not have to be waiting for insurance or any other thing. Thank you, sir.
Good. So I followed up with that voice note. The next day, I greet him again. Now me they greet, oh, now me they hurry. I said, good morning, sir. He said, good morning, Phyna. He now said, we are engaging the doctors already on treatment plan for Ruth. We would be guided by medical option of what is best for Ruth at all time. Now this one vexed me. Do you know why this vexed me? Because, hello, we had an agreement that we are only bringing my sister to Lagos, so they will be stabilizing her while we prepare to travel. That was our agreement. So now why are you telling me that we are engaging the doctors already on treatment plan for Ruth? We would be guided by medical opinions of what is best for Ruth at all times. And now went like, now this is that message. This was what he said. And I said, like, and I said, that's like telling me that the doctors will make decision for us. I already asked the hospital's MD if my sister can be moved. He said yes, that we should, but that should be what you are asked. That should. I said okay. I now told him, I said, I already asked the hospital's MD if my sister can be moved. He said yes, that should be what you should be asking. Like I said, she cannot be treated in Nigeria. So that's the question you all should be asking. He now replied, he said, please, can we have the medical report from Lagoon that says they cannot handle Ruth in their facility? Please, see, I don't want para. Because why I told him, I'm like, I should tell hospital to write me a medical report that states they cannot handle my sister. That's the hospitals, they are good. I feel they can handle her, but sir, we need to fly my sister out. And I made an instance. I said, if you have a child and your child is in the best hospital in Nigeria, and you still decide to fly your child. Will you tell the hospital to write that they cannot handle your sister? Why are you both stressing me? I said, will you tell the hospital? Imagine, he said, please, can you have the medical report from Lagoon that says they cannot handle roots in their facility? Are they do you get? Because I will sit down, I go read the message, and the thing they bust my head. He now continued and said, and if she is fit to travel a long distance outside the country. The man, they ask me question like say I be poor girl for brain. At least I've touched money. People fly when it is critical, and I asked the MD. He said it is risky, but it is possible. In my head, the thing they do me like say that they play smart with me, and it's not funny. It's not. And like I said, me, I don't do ranting, no. I was calm because they were telling me, oh, our hands are open, we will take responsibility. They are not. I feel I am being played. Moving forward, I now said, we should ask if she is fit to travel a long distance outside the country. I have told you, we would be guided by medical report on what is best for Ruth. What the fuck? If Dangote's child is sick, did they wait? Why would do they wait for medical reports to tell them to treat the girl in Nigeria? My sister's lungs there is fluid. Her reproductive organ is crushed. Her bladder is busted. We are praying every day for her to get to the next day, and you're trying to outsmart me. You're trying to play me. You're trying to make me feel like I'm not smart, or I don't know what I'm saying. Look, Dangote groups, I beg go. I don't know, but I just feel me with put body. Now, see where Kankuku bust my head finish. After this man said that last thing, he did not reply my message again. This was where he said, please, I should get a medical report from Lagoon that says they cannot handle her. After we already had an agreement that my sister was just going to be in Lagoon, till all documents to fly her are ready. And now this one will never even they talk of other demands we follow. This one I just make I focus on her medical first. That's my main priority. I just make I focus first. He did not answer me again, Nigerians. Sam, he did not reply me again. No, this was our last chat. I sent hello. That was 10:41 a.m. yesterday. Since 10:41 a.m. yesterday till now, he did not reply me. And I was waiting that if he did not reply me. My sister has not woken up for days. She never wake. Everything. Now she's on life support. She's on a venting meshabara, they call her. He did not reply me again. Sam, he did not reply me. Sam, I mean write like this, so he did not reply me again. That's 10. I will read what I wrote. So that people will not think, because now, Oga, I know they do online ranting. That's what I'm trying to make clear. And you cannot use my sister's life to gamble. Now, I think I will share my demands with Nigeria. Let me ask if my demands is too much compared to what Dangote has done to my sister. And from what I was told by the medical teams in Lagoon, my sister will be in the hospital for a very long time. That's how bad they crushed her. That's how bad it is. Now, me, like I said though, I know they do protest, I know they shout for truck, I know they. By the time I start with I want to do, even you see, notice something that even FRSC, I bet you they call them, they could not even make a tweet, or police, the way they usually quickly make tweets to say, wait, does this mean that the driver does not have driver's license? Did you notice that part is very quiet? Have you noticed it's very quiet? Alright. Good morning, Nigerians. You already know that I don't go live on my Instagram except there is an update. I'm coming on this live right now because I feel I'm being dictated for. I feel they're about to, I feel something funny is about to happen. Now, I'm going to carry you guys along from the last time I tweeted that I and Dangote groups are in talks, that I tweeted on my Twitter. Let me carry you people from there. So, after the incident of my sister, I am doing this live right now because the person from Dangote groups that I have been communicating with, I don't know, but I am going to give a detailed everything, even to the chat. I'm going to read it here and how I no longer get response. Now, moving forward. So, after when they posted a picture on their page that this is one Mr. Utabo, and when I was on call with them, I told them that they should take down the picture, right? So, till now, they didn't take down that picture from their page. That's one. We had a meeting before I went to Ira to see my sister. In that meeting, I had not seen my sister. I don't know what her condition really was because I also saw what I saw online, and maybe when my sister called me on video call, I saw the injury, but I didn't know how extensive it was. So we had the meeting in their office, and I had a meeting with 4 of them, and they were like, oh, they are ready to take responsibilities, that their hands are open, that they are going to handle this case in all transparency or whatever, that I should be rest assured that they are so sorry, that they are going to handle the case and everything. I was like, okay, cool. So on that very day of my meeting, I made some demands, which was, first, I said they have to fly my sister out for a proper treatment. Note that this time that I was saying all these things, I had not seen my sister. I never seen the girl for eyes. So after I made all of that, whatever, the request and everything, and we had an agreement that I should go to Edo State, check on my sister, see how her condition is, because I was really standing from that first time that they need to fly her out of the country. And then we had an agreement that we were going to fly her to Lagos. They said I've never heard of Lagoon Hospital. They made me know about Lagoon. These are my sister's medical reports. We'll get there. As you can see, it's bulky. These are her medical reports. So they were the one who suggested Lagoon, that we should take her to Lagoon. I said, cool. They said Lagoon is one of the best hospitals in Lagos. That it's the best. I said, okay, fine, no problem. But note that we are only bringing her to Lagoon to stay for that main time while we prepare all documents and everything to fly her out. That was our agreement, that first meeting before I went to Ira. Now, going for this meeting is myself, my lawyer, and my friend. 3 of us. Now, note that when we had this first meeting, I went with these 2 people, my lawyer and my friend and myself, 3 of us, and I had this meeting with 4 men from Dangote groups. So I went to Edo State and I came back, and when I was coming back, I realized that the condition she was in Ira specialist, I could not I didn't want, I really needed her to be moved. So yes, we brought her to Lagos. We flew her. We brought her from Benin to Lagos. We came and we took her to Lagoon Hospital. Now, when she was in Lagoon Hospital, the day we arrived, and sorry, before I continue, let me say something. After that picture, I have my messages. I can show you people, which I'm going to show some messages. I told them, when I called and they did not delete that picture online, I told them that moving forward, okay, I posted it online, said that moving forward, I do not want to see any camera in sight or videoing in sight whenever we are having meetings or whenever we are having anything moving forward. The way I tweeted it online was the way I sent it to them. So I realized that when we were coming from the airport to the hospital, I saw one of their handler guy. He's black. I've seen him so many times, he cannot deny it. I was in the ambulance when we were entering Lagoon, and he was making videos. He was doing it coded, and I went to him. I said, "Are you making video?" He said, "No." I said, "Good. Please do not make video. You people are not doing me a charity work. You are not helping me, because nothing is supposed to be a business. If you have a professional driver, we won't be facing this. So don't video me. It is not a charity work. You are not doing me any good." And I said, "Okay, no problem." That he's not going to video. I am trying to be as detailed as possible to carry people along from everything that has been happening before I get to where I'm going now. So my sister was down in Lagoon. They came, yes, like about 4 or 5 people from Dangote groups came to the hospital to see her, but unfortunately they could not see her at that point because she was rushing to the emergency and all of that. So yeah, she was now there. And then we now had our second meeting. So going to this second meeting again, I went with myself, my lawyer, and that same friend. I went with them again. But when we entered the meeting, the conference room, they were up to like 10 or more, if I'm not mistaken. Now it was the initial 4. No, sorry, before I get here, the meeting, the very first meeting I had was in 2 segments. We did the first meeting, then they now said we should come back by 3 p.m. to continue the meeting. On coming back to the 3 p.m., their lawyer was now in the meeting. So in the second segment of that meeting, which is that first time, because we did the meeting 2 times, 2 segments, the second segment, their lawyer was not available. Now it is now 4 men from Dangote and their lawyer, something like advice or anything, lawyer Sha, who was now there. So now there's lawyer on their side and there's lawyer on my side. The only reason, okay, now there was I. So yeah. So we had the second meeting at their office. So I got there. They were now like about 10 or so, and we sat. The introduction started. Realized that 2 people are from their insurance. I cannot disclose their insurance people. I don't know if they know the name, whatever. But 2 people from one insurance, another 2 people from another insurance. Both insurance work for Dangote, and the 4 men, the 5 people I've been having meeting with previously before that day. So when we entered, honestly, we didn't have a conversation that we were going to be having those people in that meeting, and my lawyer brought it up. And wherever they said it that they will be here, and we said, cool. Since you said, but me, I don't remember you said we were going to have people here. So we all sat down and the meeting started. And I realized that the demand, so now coming back for this meeting that I came and I met like 10 people, the demand has changed. Because when I got to ERA specialist and I saw the condition my sister was in, and that was the same day I tweeted that the way I've been explaining my sister's situation is not what it seemed like. I got to ERA specialist, my people. We realized that yes, because this matter is already a public matter, and I feel like the case is about to be somehow. That is why I'm really coming out here, because I have been calm. I didn't even want to stress myself about this. Because they were telling me that their hands are open, they will take responsibility, anything we want, blah blah blah. So I've been calm. But right now it's giving somehow, and I will get there. So I got to ERA specialist and I realized that her leg was amputated, the other leg is infected and at risk of amputation. My sister's pelvis, all this place is gone. It is gone. It is like all this pelvis here is broken. It is more than what we thought. Now note that this was when we were an ERA specialist. When we got to Lagoon is actually a great hospital. Guess what they did? They found more things. My sister's chest was swollen. There was fluid in her lungs. There was fluid in her lungs. Her head was fractured. Her hands, her pelvis, one leg off, the other leg dead. The injuries are now infected. If you know what I mean, you should know the type of infection that I'm talking about. So, and now, when we were now, so when I saw this whole thing, I'm coming back to Lagos for this second meeting now, the demands now changed because it's not the way I was even. I thought it's just leg because I will take Siam online. It is not actually like that. Note that all these ones that I said now is before getting this Lagoons report. This Lagoons report is more comprehensive. So before we got to that meeting, I now told my lawyer